If something doesn't feel right, that is your body's way of saying, let's not do it. If something's feeling good and it's creating some space in your body, then continue, explore that. Understand a little bit more how your body functions and how it works as you move throughout the practice today. Let's take a deep breath in together. Inhale all the way up. Feel like you're breathing from the tailbone up the spine to the top of your head. And exhale gently. Squeeze the belly in and drop the rib cage. Let the shoulders relax. So just a couple rounds of this, breathing at your own pace. You'll inhale, feel the lifting and expansion upwards. And an exhale, feeling the belly come in, almost as if you're squeezing out the air out of a balloon. Just a couple more. You may wonder why we always start our practice in just breathing. This is just to prepare the mind for the work it's about to do. To let it know that we are in a state of relaxation, that we don't have to fear anything. We're not in fight or flight. We are just relaxing. Take 2 more rounds of this deep cleansing breath. And then when you finish exhaling that last one, you can blink open the eyes. And now we're going to just take some circle rolls with the neck. So just draw a big circle. There's a marker attached to the top tip of your nose. You would just make a circle in the air. And again, if you feel bone on bone, please be mindful. We don't want to do that. So if it's a little crunchy, that's normal, but feeling like bone on bone is not good for your if you have arthritis and such. It's not good for that. Now unwind and circle in the opposite direction. Let's do one more big circle around. Now back through center. Pause, and let's take our right shoulder up to our right ear. Just kind of pull it up and then drop that shoulder down. Let's do the same thing on the left shoulder. Left shoulder, just lift it up and lower it down. Right shoulder, bring it up and down. Left shoulder. And now you can kind of move through a couple of these, just kind of lifting it up, feeling what's going on in the shoulder blades, tension in your neck if that's happening. And we breathe. Awesome. Let's do one more on each side. And then we're going to pull the shoulders down. Take your hands, interlace them behind your back, or hold onto your shirt. Straighten your elbows. Draw the shoulder blades together. Lift your head up. And then tuck your chin back. So almost as if you're giving yourself that double chin kind of look. Now we'll breathe here. So feel the expansion right here through the chest, through the collarbones. Shoulders dropping down, necks lengthening. Now we'll just gently tilt the right head to the right head, your right ear to your right shoulder. You don't have a right head or a left head. Please don't. Oh, the funny things that come out of my mouth. Now lift your head back up to neutral. Take your left ear down towards your left shoulder, tilt the Chin down, explore the right side. Good. Now come back through center. Release the hands all the way out to the side. Spread out the fingers. Rotate the wrist. So just make some movements in the wrist. Twisting. Working it out. And now let's extend the arms up, taking your seated mountain pose. Now, you may have saw my ears, my shoulders just went up to my ears. Soften the shoulders down, so maybe a bigger V here. So it doesn't have to be, it could even be here, it doesn't matter. But just try to reach out through your fingertips. Good, now take this left hand that's in the air, take it to the right leg, and the right hand behind you. Lift through the crown of your head for a twist. Keep inhaling all the way up to the top of your tip of your head. And as you exhale, try to deepen the twist. May not be a big twist because we just started. We're just warming up. Good. And now re-extend both arms back up through the center. Let's take it to the other side. Right hand's going to go to left leg, left hand behind you somewhere. Lift up the head, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepen the twist. Good. Inhale, re-extend both arms back up. Exhale the hands down and grab them behind you again, interlace. Drop the shoulders down, lift the head up. This time we're going to stick out our tongue. If you want to close your eyes so you don't feel silly, that's okay. We're going to do lion's breath. So you're going to stick out your tongue, go, so we're going to do this 3 times. So inhale. Inhale. One more. I know we feel silly. Beautiful. Release your arms back out to the side again. Right hand goes down, left arm sweeps up, touch the sky with your left hand, reach the floor with your right, and then we'll switch sides. Left hand goes down, right arm extends up. And now just take a couple side to side. You can start to bend the elbow and reach over if you like to get deeper. You can take your time. If it feels good, pause, stay, breathe into it. Again, when we move through these movements, it's mindfully. It's with a purpose. Purpose of relaxation, a purpose of awareness, relieving of stress and tension out the body and out of the exhalation. Such good stuff. Let's do one more on each side. And then we'll lower both arms again, take them behind your back. This stuff feels so good to me today. So interlace your hands or hold onto your shirt. Now this time, try to bring your belly as you're trying to push it out in front of you. Lift the head up, tuck the chin back, squeeze even tighter the shoulder blades. Big breath in and out. Find this kind of really big breath. Trying to pull back those shoulders, which is really good for that, what do we call it, head carriage. People always try to, when they get older, to start to round the top of their spine. So we're just kind of pulling it back. Beautiful. Release the hands and again, rotate the wrist out to the side, kind of shake them out. And then we'll return the hands to our lap. From here, shoulders down, chin tucks in, push into your cat pose. So chin is all the way towards your chest, shoulders are pulling out and we're tucking everything in, belly squeezing in here. Now inhale, reach up and lift the arms up. Remember, big V. Try not, if you want to go up to palms touching together, that's an option, but that's more advanced. But you're always welcome to do whatever feels good in your body. Back to our cat, hands to our knees, tuck the chin in. And then inhale, stretch it back up. Well, now move through these using your own timing. Exhale. Exhale is when you go small. Inhale is when you go big. Exhale. Belly in. Inhale, lengthen up. We're burning calories when we move. We're burning mala, which is just stagnant energy in your body. So we're just trying to build some heat. Breathe in and out. Don't worry if your poses don't look like mine. Starting to feel a little fatigue. So when you start to feel fatigue, do 2 more, right? So that's when you're pushing it just a little past your edge. And that's where the real work happens, right? All right, when you feel ready, you're going to slow down, hands to your knees, and then begin to fold into over your legs and just fold all the way down, allowing your body to relax. Here, arms draping over your legs. If it feels good, you can point the crown of your head down. That's always an option as well. If it doesn't feel good to point your head down, look forward. So you can do what needs to be done in your body today. Now, ever so slightly, we're going to roll up vertebrae by vertebrae, hands to the shins, all the way back. Scoot yourself to the edge of your chair, the very edge of it in the front of it. We're going to do a little bit of mindful movement here. So inhale the arms out to a T. Exhale, right hand to left shoulder. Look to the right. Inhale, right arm goes out. Exhale, left hand to right shoulder, look to the left. Inhale, arm back out. Lower the arms down, relax the shoulders. All right, let's try this sequence again. Inhale, arms out to a T. Right hand to left shoulder, look to the right. Right arm extends out. Exhale, left hand to right shoulder, look to the left. Inhale, left hand out. Exhale, both arms down, soften the arms. Inhale, arms out to a T. Right hand to left shoulder, look to the right. Right arm out. Left hand to right shoulder. Inhale, left arm out. Exhale, arms down. Okay, try these on your own without me cueing it. See if you can remember. I'll do one more and then I'm going to have you guys do this so I'm not talking and you can really practice that mindful movement. So inhale, arms to a T. Right hand to left shoulder, look to the right. Right arm out. Exhale, left hand to right shoulder, look to the left. Inhale, left arm out. Exhale, both arms down. All right, now just try a couple of these, moving with your breath. The inhales, remember, are nice and wide. The exhales are when the hand comes to you. Try smiling as you do it so you don't look so worried. If it's not perfect, that's okay. Let's do one more round together. We'll pause here with just our arms relaxing by our side. Maybe even close your eyes for a second and just kind of relax. Constructive rest. So when the brain has to work a lot, you want to let it just rest for a second. Let it just download all that information it just took in. Right, good. Now, when we're ready, we'll open our eyes if they were closed and shift your weight into the right foot. And now let's bring the left knee up. And we'll give it a squeeze with the bringing the shin in, knee up. Lift your head up too. See if you can draw the head. So instead of crunching down, lift it up here. Let's lower the left leg and try the right. Right knee comes up, hold the shin, lift your head up, squeeze the knee closer into your abdomen, and lower. Good. Take your left knee. We're going to hold on to the knee itself and then kick it out a couple times. So just feeling the knee joint. Notice this joint only goes this way. Unlike our arm, our shoulder joint can go in a circle. We can't really do our leg doesn't spin around in a circle, only the hip does, but the knee has, you can extension and flexion. That's about all. Abduction. You're just trying to push out that leg. All right, let's release the left knee down and go ahead and hold on to the right knee, just barely touching it, and give it a couple kicks out. This one's a little crunchier for me. Maybe you have one that works a little better than the other side. All right, very good. Now sit nice and tall. Take your left hand underneath your knee crease here. So we're going to inhale. See how my arm is straight here because my foot's hovering over the ground, elbow straight. My hand is underneath the knee crease. We're going to inhale, bring the knee up. Exhale, lower the knee down. So the inhale, the elbow bends in towards the ribs. Exhale, lower down. Want to build some heat? This is one to do it. We inhale. The exhalation is when the knee draws in. The inhale is when the knee goes away. So remember, small is your exhale. Lengthening out longer is your inhale. It's hard for me to talk and do it. My brain goes backwards. Ooh, feeling it yet? All right, one more. And just relax that left leg. Sit nice and tall and breathe. Constructive rest for just a second or two. And then we'll set up to do the other side. Right hand is going to go underneath the right knee crease. Arm is straight here. You're going to lift it up. So free inhale. And then exhale, bring it in closer. And then inhale and out. Exhale. Inhale when the leg goes out. So again, if you're thinking about that balloon analogy, when you exhale, the balloon gets smaller. And that's where we're trying to believe when we Exhale, you're squeezing in the abdominals, getting it small, pushing out any of that extra excess. If you're finding this is hurting in your hips, please don't do it. Just take a rest for a second. This can also be done, by the way, laying on your back on the floor or in your bed, just holding the back of your knee, bringing it in and bringing it out. All right, when you're ready, we'll let that one go. Now I just got hot. I feel sweaty already just from those poses. All right, let's do a couple sun salutations. So sit nice and tall. We'll inhale the arms up overhead, straight in front of you. Spread your fingers out into the sky. Exhale into cactus arms, broaden the chest. Expansion all the way through the front half of your body. Inhale, re-extend back up. Exhale, hinge at your waist, lengthen, come through this thunderbolt shape. And then exhale the arms down over the legs. We'll inhale, lift up halfway, your flat back, shoulders roll back, heart pushes forward, head is extended towards the front of the room, and then exhale, fold. Press down into the four corners of your feet, reach out, sweep up, belly in. Exhale, cactus arms. Re-extend upwards. Exhale, hinge at your waist, come into thunderbolt, pause here in this shape. Exhale, empty it all the way out towards the floor. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Reach forward, back to thunderbolt. Press down into the feet. Reach straight up, straight spine. Exhale, cactus arms. One more flow, just as we did. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge forward, thunderbolt. Fold forward. Half lift. Forward fold, slide down. Press down, reach up, thunderbolt. Squeeze the belly in, pull the arms up. And then hands to your heart center, rest and recover, constructive rest. Just breathe. Maybe notice your heart rate, your heartbeat, and the effects that movement has on your physical body. And then notice the effects movement has on your mental state. You feel better after you move. All right, good. Open your eyes, extend the arms back out to a T. Reach out to the sides of the room. And now we're going to take the left knee up, balancing on the right foot. So imagine you're standing on the right foot, belly's in, knees coming up, and then lower down. We'll switch sides. So balance on the other leg. Right knee comes up, left foot presses down, arms out to a T. And lower. Left knee rises. And now we're going to take the twist here. Right hand's going to come to the left knee. Left hand's going to circle or reach back behind you. So same thing that we've done, but now we're got the knee up. I want you to take your head towards the ceiling. So don't collapse in. Big stretch. And arms back out to a T. Lower the right foot, left foot. Other side. Right knee comes up. Left hand to right knee, right hand behind you for the twist. Back out to a T, right foot down. Hands soften, and arms relax. Good. Now we're going to step the right foot out, coming into a warrior stance. So left knee is pointing to 12, right foot is pointing to 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, whatever it is on your side. I'm always backwards here. Now I want you just to take that knee and kind of windshield wiper it side to side, just kind of moving it in the hip. Right knee just shaking it out a little bit. Awesome. Now let's bring the knee over the ankle and just kind of look down and check, because sometimes you may think it's there and it's not. That's why mirrors are always fun. When I do yoga classes at mirrors, I'm like, oh, it is not where I thought it was. We're going to take the right hand, slide it down your right leg. Just lean in that direction. Now slide that arm back up. Take your left hand to the seat of the chair and reach the right arm straight up. Now we'll take the right hand back to the right knee. You can even bend the elbow and come down onto your forearm, or you can hold here with the elbow not bent. And then we're going to reach up with the left arm this time. So straighten the left arm up to the ceiling, gaze up to it. And now look down towards your right knee and then bring the left arm over your head towards the right. Take a big breath in. You should feel a yummy stretch on the left rib side. Awesome. Let's return the left hand back to the side of the chair, the seat of the chair. Let's extend the right arm up this time. Bend the right elbow, reach back over your head. And if you want, you can kick out that right foot. So straighten the right knee, make it even longer. Beautiful. Right arm returns down to the right leg. And if you haven't already, extend the right leg so the knee is straight, and then point your toes up so just the heel is on the floor this time. And maybe you already feel something, because I already kind of feel tension in the back of my calf here. So go again, take it easy. If you're not feeling right, it's not feeling like good stretch. We're just going to slide our right hand down. Maybe the left hand wants to go to the hip or behind the head. Awesome. Let's return back to neutral. Hold on to the side of the chair and just lift up that right leg and then set it back down. Extend the right arm over your head. Point your toes up. So feel the flexion, the tension in the right leg. Reach higher with the right fingers. So get up bigger. And then we'll lower that down. Bring the right knee up and come into a little frog foot. So if you need to readjust, like I just did a readjust at my left foot, so I'm really pressing down into the left foot. Lift up your head so this torso lengthens. And then see if you can kind of bring that knee up towards your right shoulder. Just kind of lifting it up. This is hurting your hip. Please be mindful. Don't do it. Awesome. One more. And then return the right foot next to the left foot. Hands down by your side. Constructive rest for a breath or two. And see if you can feel any difference in the right hip from the left hip. Maybe the left hip wants to be moved as well. If you can kind of feel that burning desire for balance in your body. All right, let's lift up. Left knee comes up. And then we'll move it over here to the left side. I'm going to scoot myself a little closer to the edge of the left. And then we're just going to windshield wiper, kind of moving the knee in and out. And kind of feel it. If you're barefoot, you'll feel how you can roll to one side of your foot. And if you're thinking about like, you know, your body parts, and as you fall, sometimes we kind of just roll. Just be very gentle about it. Just kind of roll to one side of that foot. Very good. And now we'll come back to neutral to take a little check here. Where is the knee? The knee should be over, the left knee should be over the left ankle. And then we'll start by just taking that let that lengthen down. So right hand to right hip, left hand down the left leg as if you're reaching down for the foot. Maybe you're tying your shoes, picking up something. Good. And now we'll take our time, slide back up, hand up the leg. Take the right hand to the seat of the chair. Reach up through the left arm all the way up. Spread your left fingers apart. Lift up through the rib cage. Everything's expanding. Awesome. Let's try this again. Left hand comes down. You can either bend the elbow or you can keep the elbow straight. And this time we'll take the right arm up. Beautiful. Turn back, opposite hand. Right hand goes to the chair, left arm reaches up. Maybe you want to reach out, and maybe you want to straighten the left knee. It's getting as big as you possibly can on the left side. And now we'll take our left hand down, right arm up for that triangle pose. Right hand comes down. Lift up your left toes, drawing your toes towards your shin. Sit nice and tall. And we'll reverse it. Left arm reaches over your head, reaches straight up for more extension, reach over your head. We'll come back into our triangle, toes are up. Right arm reaches up or over your head for a deeper. You're going over your head, look up towards your palm, and then look down towards your left foot. Exhale, lower down. Lift up that left knee, that little frog foot again. Hold onto the shin. Sit nice and tall. Now we'll gently bring the knee forward. Set the foot back down next to the right foot. Move back to the middle of your chair. Close your eyes and take constructive rest. All right, now we're going to work our core. So when you're ready, open your eyes, lean forward, and then we're going to lean back. You can start to make movements. This is just our rocking. Lift the feet up if it's accessible to you. Make sure you got plenty of space back there so that you have some place to lean back into. Just play for a second. See how high you can bring your knees up. This is one of the poses that OTs teach, occupational therapists teach, to help you get in and out of bed, in and out of a car, out of your lazy boy. If you have one of those chairs that reclines, sometimes you have to help yourself get in and up and going after you've been sitting for a long time. So now that we've got a couple momentum going, we're going to touch down the feet and stand up. And if you want to add in the arms up overhead, you can. If that doesn't feel good, keep your hands by your waist. Exhale, arms down and come back to your seat. Make sure it's back there. Do it a couple more times. We'll inhale and exhale. When you're ready, you're just going to stand up. Press the feet down. Reach up. Oh, I just heard my back pop. That was nice. Exhale, hands down. Find the seat. Sit. Rock and roll. Here we go. Bet you're getting warm now. All right, you're ready? Put feet down, arms up, stand tall. Hands to prayer at your heart center. Press into your feet. Close your eyes. And if it, oh, well, maybe not close your eyes if you're balancing here. If it feels a little dizzy, keep your eyes open. You feel, again, the movement, the energy creates happiness for me. I hope it creates some happiness for you. Makes me feel good. All right, grab a sip of water and we'll meet in front of the chair. I'm just going to turn mine to the side and we're going to stand right in front of the chair. Okay, everybody ready? With this one, we're going to step back just a little bit, about a foot's width, one step back from the chair. And we'll start with our left foot. So step your left foot forward to the chair. Right heel is down, but the right toes are pointing to the right side, just kind of a 45-degree angle here. The hips are pointing, so we're back in that kind of warrior one shape. Inhale, reach the arms up. So bend into your left knee. Exhale the hands to the chair, keep the knee bent, and hold here for a breath. And then inhale, straighten the knee, reach your arms up. Exhale the hands down by your hips. Inhale, bend the knee, arms reach up. Exhale the hands to the seat of the chair. Inhale, arms up, straighten the left knee. Exhale, hands down. One more round of these. Inhale, arms up, bend into your left knee. Exhale, hands to the seat of the chair. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, straighten the leg, arms by your side. Good. Now step back the left foot. Stand tall. Couple breaths. And then we'll move into the right side. So right foot steps forward towards the chair. Hands by the side starting. Bend into your right knee, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to the chair. Inhale, arms up, straighten the right knee. Exhale, arms down by your side. Inhale, bend into the right knee, arms up. Exhale, hands to the seat of the chair. Press into your feet, arms up, straighten the knee. Exhale, hands down. One more. Inhale, bend into the knee, arms up. Exhale, fold over the chair. Inhale, arms up, straighten the knee. Exhale, arms down. Good. Step back your right foot to meet the left foot. Let's take a second. All right. Now we're going to take both hands to the chair, so you may have to step forward. I'm going to hold them to the edges of it. And then walk back your feet so you can come into like a flat back. We're going to do our cats and cows here. So drop the belly, look up. Boy, are you going to feel that in the backs of your legs. So bend the knees if you need to. or if you should bend the knees some, not if you need to. Bend the knees slightly. Drop the belly, look up, go move. That's optional. Now inhale, tuck the chin towards the spine, towards the chest, and push the spine up. Now see if you can lift up onto your tippy toes. So knees bent, heels off the ground. Exhale, lower the heels, come into your cow-like shape. Belly drops, shoulders push down into your wrist, and your gaze goes upwards. Neck and throat is extended forward. And back to your cat. Maybe the heels come up. Maybe you bend the knees deeper. Tuck in. Exhale, back to cow. Heels drop, heads up. Let's do 2 more. Cat-like shape, heels off the ground if you like. Exhale, cow. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. Good. Now, take your right foot and your left foot wide. So come into a wide-legged toes pointing to 12 o'clock. Straight out. Maybe a little wider than your chair, if that feels okay. Bend into both knees. Inhale the arms up to star pose. So you look like this, big star, right? I'm just on the side here. And then we're going to take the right hand to the seat of the chair. Left arm's going to reach up and behind you. Right now we'll switch. Left hand comes to the seat of the chair. Right arm reaches up. And now take your time moving from one side to the other side. The inhale is when the arm goes up. The exhale is when the hand comes back to the seat of the chair. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, hand back to the chair. Inhale all the way up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. This time we're going to thread the needle. So if you're with me, my right arm is in the sky. I'm going to thread it underneath my left arm and reach. So like I'm going under that left arm and reaching over here to the left. Good. Sweep that left arm up. Exhale, left hand back to the chair. Inhale, right arm, sweep it up. Now we're going to thread the needle, right arm underneath left, look to the left, and then re-extend the right arm up. Try that one more time on each side. We'll take the left arm up, thread the needle, look to the left, and that arm down, switch sides. And then the next time both hands are at the chair, just stay. Option to stay here with your hands on the chair or come down onto your forearms. You can decide, knees are soft. If you want to try toe heeling your out and going a little wider, maybe you want to work on some splits, you can, or just stay here with a fold. If this is too far, stay up here. So options, take what's good for you. We'll rest here for just a breath or two. And now when you're ready, we're going to use the arms to help lift us up. Toe heel your feet back together. Bend the knees and reach up, extended mountain pose. Exhale the arms down by your waist. Now turn to one side. We're going to come into supported tree. Supported tree, doesn't matter which leg you do, just do the other one the next time. With supported tree, I'm just going to bend my knee and let it rest kind of on the edge of the chair so that this leg that's leaning on the chair feels some support. My straight leg, it's feeling like it's growing roots down from the hip to the heel. It's solid, just like the bottom half of a real tree. The top half of trees, they've got all the branches and stuff, and they are very flexible. So think about the upper body, the arms, the neck, all that being very loosey, like kind of relaxed, so it can have fluid movement. And then you can play here if you want to play a little bit with your arm movements. Sometimes I like to grasp, you can grasp your wrist and kind of make a little arch and lean. I'm gonna give you a second or two to kind of play and see what feels good. Isn't that nice? When we look at trees in the forest, a lot of trees grow in other trees. They have support. It's kind of interesting. And when you're ready to come out of it, you can just soften and let it go. When you have that little bit of support, your upper body is able to be more fluid. So try it again on the other side. So just switch your whatever leg you weren't doing. Do this side this time. And just kind of let that knee rest, the side of the leg rest on the seat of the chair. Make your tree as tall as possible, shoulders back. And then when you're ready, you can start exploring with the arms, the upper body. And then when you're ready, you can release this posture, coming out of it nice and slow. And then stand tall as you can to at attention with the knees not locked out, but soft. And then we're going to come into our thunderbolt pose. So you could either be standing this way towards your chair or you're facing like me. I'm going to bend both knees and take my arms out in front, so shoulders and elbows in line. And then the second option is elbows stay straight, but the arms shoot out. We do this in the chair all the time. But when you do that, you'll feel more pressure on the legs. Now lower the arms, straighten the legs. Let's do 2 more of these. Inhale, arms out. This might be 1. You can go more, arms up, sink lower. And then straighten the legs, arms down by the waist. All right, let's try it again. Arms come out, straight out of the shoulders, sit down. Sit lower, arms come up. Straighten the legs, arms come down. Whew, felt that one. All right, now let's try another little balance here. Hold on to one side of your chair here, so in case you need it. We're gonna, the hip that's closest to the chair, hold on to that side. Lift your outer leg up. So balancing here, one leg. See if you can take your hand off the chair and just still balance like a little bird balancing on one foot. Let's lower that foot down, shake it off. And we'll try it again. This time we're going to add in movement. So the outside leg, this is my right, I'm going to lift it up and we're going to extend it back. Make sure you don't kick any furniture behind you. So outer leg, that's my right. I'm going to hold on to the seat of the chair with my left hand and then lean forward, extension through the right leg. So I'm going to lean into it. Good. Now bring the right knee back up, cross it over so you're winding your legs. Big toes and all toes are on the ground. And then drop your hips like you're coming into that thunderbolt shape again. Hips go down, knees squeeze in, belly's in. Are you breathing? Can you feel it over here in your gluteus minimus, the left side? I sure can. All right, now we're going to lift up the right knee, lower down. Stand tall. Do that same sequence again. Inhale, knee comes up. Exhale, extension back, lean forward. Inhale, knee up. Cross it over, and then sit down. Ooh. Beautiful. Uncross the legs, knee up. Lower foot down, stand tall. All right, let's try it on the other side. So you might have to move your chair like me. We'll just switch it around. This time we'll work the other leg. So the inner leg next to the chair is going to stay stable. We'll first start by just lifting up the knee. Going to practice taking your hands off the chair and maybe a little balance here. Chair's there if you need to grab a hold of it. And then we'll set that leg back down. Let's try it again, but adding in a couple of those other techniques. We'll lift up the knee. And then we'll hinge forward as we send back that leg behind us. Gently bring that knee back up. Cross it over, eagle legs, and drop down in the hips. So sit down, lower. Whew. All right, inhale. Knee extends up. Exhale. Let's bring it back down. Pause for a second. I might overwork you. I don't want you to get too tired. So that's when you lose balance, when you're overexhausted. All right, here we go. Resettle. Standing leg stand still. Knee comes up. Extension back, lean forward. Good. Now bring the knee back up. Standing leg raise. Cross it over. Hug in your inner thighs. Drop the hips. Feel all this stuff happening right here. All right, back to standing leg raise. Knee comes up. And then that foot comes down. Samasthiti, hands to prayer. Ooh, where did the time go? All right, come on back down to your seat. If there's any last things you need to do, go for it. Got a good workout this morning. So let's end our practice with a little meditation. So what I'd like you to do is to bring your attention to your breath first. So notice how you're breathing. And now notice how your body feels, your physical body. And now notice your emotional state. Our emotions are very complex. And now I'd like you to think of something for which you are grateful for. Maybe it's someone or something. And just spend a moment filling up your heart with gratitude. Worries and tension are like birds. We cannot stop them from flying near us, but we can certainly stop them from making a nest in our mind. Feel all the points of connection your body is touching the ground or the seat of your chair, and just feel yourself supported, relaxed, and at ease. And know that this is something you can go back to at any point in your day where you need to just relax. You can just close your eyes and take a few minutes of deep breathing. It is always there for you. We'll start to make other movements. Maybe you want to rock your head or wiggle your toes. Anything that needs to be woken up. And then when you're ready, I want you to take a big old hug. Give yourself a hug. So you're going to wrap your arms around yourself. Just make a big hug, maybe even squeeze your knees in and bow down towards your heart. Be thankful for this physical body and be thankful for your mind and thankful for one another that practice with us. Thankful for our ancestors and thankful for our parents and the people who came before us that made our life what it is today. Inhale, lift up, and let's take a big stretch out. So send our love out into the universe. Imagine that as you stretch your arms out. And then hands to your heart center. Thank you again so much for practicing with us today. May you be happy and healthy. Namaste.